that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Landry with the screen. Iverson, no luck.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Passes it to Burks. Ingles kicks to Hayward. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The drive by Iverson, and he gets the bucket. Iverson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. Ingles kicks to Gobert. Here's the screen. Gobert, the screen. Here's Ingles. Burks dishes to Hayward. Burks, the pass to Hayward. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Suns. Iverson with the ball. Landry with the screen. Iverson kicks to Landry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless, Clark, going inside. Led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you've got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Trey Burke comes in for Joe Ingles. Here's Favors. Another miss by Utah. The 76ers trail by 10. The drive by Iverson. And Hayward with the block. Broke loose. Burke dishes to Gobert. Now the pass to Burke. Burks kicks to Favors. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Landry passes to Covington. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Burke dishes to Hayward. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The 76ers trail by 7. And here is Roten. Landry in the post. He's covered by Favors. Landry inside. He's guarded by Favors. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Jazz lead by 9. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Burks with the second effort, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Burks. He's got 13 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
And the first one drops.
Boy, for Alec Burks, he really started to put it all together in his third season. He doubled his scoring average, shooting percentage was up. Then last season, a strong start, but a shoulder injury cut short what I thought was going to be his best season yet.
Iverson kicks to Landry. Back to Iverson. From the left block, the 76ers again can't hit it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Burke, the pass to Gobert. There's the feed to Burks. He kicks to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. Stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. Here's Iverson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Utah was so tough near the end of last season, Greg. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but they did give other teams some trouble.
That's a great point. And how about going 19-10 after the All-Star break? Another team that would have been in the playoffs if they were in the East.
And, you know, for the Jazz, you mentioned their post-All-Star break surge. I mean, that 19-10 record they had after the break was good enough for 6th best in the league.
Here's Favors. High shot from 10 feet out. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
And really, the Jazz were a team nobody wanted to play after the break. They were over 500 against the rest of the West and had some big wins over playoff teams in the process.
Now Burke, 6 on the shot clock. Favors with the screen. There's the 3. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. From deep, Iverson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Hayward can't hit. The 76ers trail by 11. Outside Landry. Iverson outside. Inside. He's looking for Landry and finds him. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Burks dishes to Burke. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. Covington kicks to Roten, and the rejection by Favors. Now here's Burke. Iverson covering. And Tony Roten gets the whistle there. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
The Jazz making a switch here. Withy's checked in.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Iverson kicks to Okafor, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a 3-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that. A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening, one-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop, Greg, all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
And now the 76ers on the break. Roten with the ball. Got a piece of it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Burke, the pass to Withy. Just 4 to shoot. And the call will be against Jeff Withy. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Allen Iverson on the wing. Shoots the three. That's good. Iverson's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Jazz leading by 11. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Hayward goes in. The steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And then Okafor slams it in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Withy kicks to Favors. Burke dishes to Favors. Favors with the screen. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Withy. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Burks. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Burke kicks to Favors. Okafor grabs the miss. 4-3, Covington. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Derek, your defensive pressure took its toll all night. Is this the sort of defensive performance that you can expect your team to deliver every night?
Yeah, we can. No, they were practice for us. We come into practice, play hard, we work hard. And when we come out to the games, we just bring a lot of energy.
Derek, thank you. Kevin, that was championship-level defense.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew,